Marsha Lewis. Let's talk. Today is Thursday, January the 14th, 2021. Today's commentary, we like to give a small tribute and say a great big congratulations to Senator-elect Raphael Warnock. Pastor Warnock is now the Senator-elect, the first African American to serve in the United States Senate for the state of Georgia. He won his election last week. In fact, it was given on last Tuesday that he won against his incumbent Kelly Loeffler, who was appointed senator by the state's governor, Brian Kemp. And I am so thankful that the citizens, the residents of the state of Georgia showed up in big, huge, large numbers as they did with the presidential election in 2020. Black people showed up. They went to the polls, they made their voices heard, and they made their votes count. Of course, we got to give also a good congratulations to Stacy Abrams, who took when she was not able to get the rightful win as governor, she didn't be bitter, as most people would like to say about black people. She made an impact. She went and she gave her ideas of how can we do better in the future, and she started the forum where they would get people to register to vote and make sure that those people got out and vote. That's what we have to do. Never, as a black American, think that your vote do not count. For the state of Georgia alone has shown us that twice. They showed us that with the 2020 presidential election by turning their state blue, by Joe Biden being the person to win the electors, the candidate in the president election for 2020 that won the electors, won the state of Georgia. He flipped that state blue. And also the residents and the citizens of the state of Georgia showed us again that they sent two Democratic people, or will be sending two Democratic candidates to represent them as their next senators in the state of Georgia, Pastor Raphael Warnock and also John Ossoff. So never as a black American do you think or do you allow anyone else to say you don't have a voice or that your vote does not count. But please know, rest assured that your vote matters. As it has been stated, black voters matter. So I implore each and every black African American, as well as any registered citizen, if you have not registered to vote, please do. And whenever there is an election where it's just a small within your city, your state, and especially when it's on the major platforms like senators and president and all of this, make sure to exercise your right as an American citizen and vote. Again, this is to just say congratulations to Pastor Warnock. He is a graduate of Morehouse. He got his PhD through Union Seminary School, and he has been an advocate for people. I read where he's been arrested twice for advocating for the things that he believed in. It says Warner has been arrested for his advocatism twice in 2014 and 2017. So it's not new that he just now came on the scene. This is a post from the Boston Globe. It says, Warnock says the Senate needs a pastor. Warnock has said more than once that the Senate needs a pastor. We are at an inflection point in American history, Warnock told the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. There is a fundamental question about the character of our country and the soul of our nation. We are in spiritual crisis. And he has again been the pastor of Ebenezer since 2005. Warnock has led voter registration drives, pushed for the expansion of Medicaid, held a climate change summit with former Vice President Al Gore, and advocated for overhaul in criminal justice policy. And now he gets to be a senator to represent the state of Georgia. It is about my passion for justice. Warnock told the Journal-Constitution, I am not in love with politics, but I am in love with humanity. Politics is a tool to effect the kind of change that I want to see in the world. So I say kudos to Pastor Warnock, Senator-elect Warnock. Thank you so much for being an advocate, and I do truly believe that you will continue to be that advocate, to be that voice for all the people in the state of Georgia. And I ask the citizens of Georgia to make sure you wrap your arms around Pastor Warnock and Senator-elect John Ossopp. They're going to need your prayers, your support, and the strength more than ever, because Pastor Warnock is actually the first African American to be a senator for the state of Georgia. There are limited possibilities for us all. One, you got to have faith in God. You got to be willing to stand on that faith, to exercise that faith, and know that with God, all things are possible, and nothing is too hard for God and you when you walking with God. So again, this is just to say, I'm so thankful that the state turned blue twice. Georgia state turned blue twice. You did it when the presidential race. You did it when you elected two. You all are sending two Democrat senators to Washington, D.C. That is truly phenomenal. And I want to end this tribute with a statement that Pastor Raphael Warnock told, and this is from ABC News. It says, the other day, because this is America, the 82-year-old hands that used to pick somebody else's cotton went to the polls and picked her youngest son to be United States Senator. Again, Pastor Warnock is the 11th child of 12 children by his parents. And as he stated, his 82-year-old mother, her hands used to pick cotton for other people. But on that day, Tuesday, January the 5th, 2021, the 82-year-old mother sent her youngest son, Pastor Raphael Warnock, to represent the state of Georgia. I am LaMarsha Lewis, and let's talk.